core of my spirituality lies with having a respectful relationship with Mother Earth. This includes taking care of her, nurturing her, and the environment and all the living beings that are on her. That's why I chose to be a vegetarian. That's why I choose to invest in the environment. And that's why today I'm here to talk to Emily Rosema, the owner and founder of Mingle Health Farms, which I'm here in right now, to tell us about planting a pollinator-friendly garden to support pollinators that are endangered. Let's see where this journey takes us.
So the bottom section we've planted with native herbs. And since that, we've just been doing more and more research on native species that are in this area and how beneficial they are.
Planting a pollinator-friendly garden is beneficial to the larger ecosystem because it attracts pollinators, provides them with food, provides them with habitat, and they also help grow our crops. But aside from planting native plants, my conversation with Emily has taught me the importance of also planting companion flowers. Companion flowers are a type of plant that attracts pests and insects away from the plants that are good for pollinators. You can spot them by their bright colors and their strong scents. We plant these so that Mother Nature can balance itself out without the use of chemicals and pesticides, which usually end up in our water and kill our pollinators. I'm still wondering though, what is the science behind planting native plants? So, I'm talking to Ryan Norris, a biologist from the University of Guelph.
The coevolution there is obviously between native plants and native insects. When you introduce a non-native plant, for example, into a landscape, it can create a whole bunch of potentially dangerous situations.
When you plant a non-native crop, native wildlife like insects, pollinators, may end up liking that new crop more than the native crops, which makes it invasive as it takes up more habitat instead of the native crops. And how do we usually deal with invasive species? That's right, through chemicals, and we don't want to do that. That's why we want to ask the question, how will individual investment make a difference? Or even will they make a difference?
So I think individual investments are good. But they need to be widely adopted to make a difference.
In order for this type of investment to work, we need to plant flowers in as many lawns as possible. Canada has around 6.2 million lawns. If we convert just 1/4 of each lawn, we would have around 14,400 hectares of pollinator habitat. That would have a huge impact on the environment. But lawns aren't the only spaces that could be pollinator friendly. Emily has done this on a larger scale in her farm. And this is what she had to say on the impact she witnessed on wildlife.
We do have the carpenter bees, and then we had a hummingbird moth last year, which was fantastic to see. It's a beautiful, beautiful bug. But we do see lots of beneficial bugs, and the more years you go organic, the more it naturally balances itself out. So you get your beneficial bugs attacking your problematic bugs.
It will cost me $35 to plant my pollinator-friendly garden. This includes seeds, seed trays, and the soil. I'm taking Emily's advice and planting some yarrow and columbine. They are fast-spreading, colorful, and low maintenance, and they handle the Canadian climate really well. Now that I have a clear plan to help the environment and support it, all I need is to take the action. I know I will, but will you?